If you will enter in the main menu, then in the terminal and finally in the story, inside the Snowfield in this order, you will find a side quest line called Snowfield Expedition. To find it, visit the bottom right corner of the Warren Snowfield area. Here you will need to use a space rift called Warren Shelter. In front of it you will notice two spherical structures and you have to get behind them. Immediately after, on the right side from a track, you have to speak with the NPC called Conan in order to accept the quest. It will have 3 objectives and to start collecting them you have to reach the central part of the Warren area. To be precise, you have to use the space rift called Sag Passage. Behind the space rift, get on top of the small overhanging, then proceed further staying along the left one. At the end of it, on the left side from the last tree, you have to start climbing the mountain wall. On top of it, you will find a crate you have to interact with. Doing so will complete the 3rd objective. For the next one, turn to the right and jump downhill. Using the jetpack, glide your way toward the 3 pillars you will notice on top of the other overhanging. Then slightly to the right from the pillars, behind the 3 trees, you have to start to climb the next mountain wall. Once you will get on top of it, go slightly to the right from a tent. Here, after the cube device, jump down toward a lower overhanging and turn around. This will allow you to find the next crate you have to interact with that will unlock the 2nd objective. From here you have to turn again around and jump toward another overhanging with a huge pillar you will notice on top of it. Immediately behind the pillar you have to start climbing the mountain wall. Once you will reach its top you will find a tent in the middle of the hill, then behind it 3 trees near the mountain wall. Close to the central tree you will find another device you have to interact with in order to complete the 1st objective. At this point that you have all 3 of them, the objective will be updated to a new one. To complete it, you have to turn around and go to the left toward the red structure you will notice in the distance. Once you will reach this structure, you have to go slightly to the right where you will notice an enchantment. Immediately behind it, in the middle of the overhanging, you will notice a blue aura you have to reach. Interacting with this location will update the quest objective. For the next step, go to the central right side of the Warren area. Here you will find a space rift called Warren Snow Peak you have to use. Behind the space rift you have to jump downhill slightly to the left. While falling down, use the jetpack in order to glide your way toward the metallical structure in the middle of the water surrounded by some icebergs. In front of this structure you will find a book you have to collect. Then you have to open the map and use again the previous space rift slightly to the bottom left. This time you have to go to the right, and once you will reach the bridge, jump down to the right. Below you will find a circular hole and a structure in the bottom left corner you have to reach. Not far from it on the ground you have to collect another book. At this point, open the map and use again the space rift you used previously. From here, you have to proceed further until reaching a dandelion. Slightly to the left from it, on the ground, you will find another book to collect. For the next objective, turn around and behind the dandelion you will find an NPC you have to speak to. At the end of the conversation, you will need to follow this NPC. Once you will reach a small overhanging, the quest objective will be updated. Forward ahead, you will find an enemy enchantment and you have to defeat 8 enemies you will find there. Once you will clear the area, not far from the campfire, in front of a tent, you will find a device you have to interact with. Doing so will update the quest objective. Now you have to turn around, reach the overhanging and get on top of it. Up here, you have to stay along the left overhanging until you will reach the Ultra 7 NPC you have to speak to. This will complete the quest you came for, so you will be able to go inside the story tab and under the Snow of Discovery collect the next reward chest.